Hey guys, it's Toby Fairley, and today I want to talk to you about how to manage your thoughts. So what's the big deal about managing our thoughts anyway? Well, I've coached other business people for years, lots of small business owners, women CEOs, and I could help them in many ways. And I have the best business tools. But here's what I learned. The best business tools don't matter if your mindset is not helping you achieve things. And so when I really started digging into this idea, I first looked at myself because I always like to be the guinea pig. And I thought I pretty much had it together. But guess what? I had so much internal drama in my own mind. And so when I started recognizing that, even though I'd for years been basically a self-help lover and a self-help kind of guru myself, I really needed to work on my own mindset. So how did I do that? Well, I realized that it was going to be key for my coaching and consulting business because, again, I could give some people my business tools and they could just take it all the way to the bank. They would have so much success with it. And then other people, not so much. And at first I thought it was the business tools that were the problem, but they worked for me and they worked for other people. And what I realized, it had nothing to do with the business tools at all and everything to do with our minds, right? It's our minds that tell us things are bad ideas. It's our minds that tell us things won't work. It's our minds that tell us that our clients in our area don't want to spend money or don't get it or just aren't a fit for the things that I'm teaching. So what did I do? Well, I decided, because I always take this route, to go straight to the source of mindset work and actually become certified in it. So I went to the life coach school and became a certified life coach because that's where I learned to truly manage my mind. And I thought I was doing this for business, but guess what? It changed everything in my life, with my marriage, with my daughter, with my friends, just with my own goal setting and achievement. My mindset changes were the biggest thing I've done in my life and business in the last decade. So here's what I learned. First of all thoughts are optional. Y'all, that blew my mind. And I'm sure it blows yours too, because we think that they're not. We think that we're at the effect of our minds, right? But here's the thing. We can decide what to think. So all thoughts are optional. Here's the other thing I learned. Our thoughts create our feelings. So if we're feeling bad, if we're feeling nervous, if we're feeling upset, if we're feeling scared, if we're feeling out of our comfort zone, or if we're feeling overwhelmed, every one of those feelings comes directly from the thoughts we're thinking. So if we don't want to feel those things, we've got to change our thoughts. And then here's the third part. The feelings we have drive our actions or even our inaction. So if you're having trouble procrastinating, the thought you're thinking makes you feel a certain way, and then you're like, I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like working on my business. And so thoughts and feelings are super important because they specifically drive our results. And then the results that we get are obviously the ultimate thing we're looking for, right? So when I looked at these other business people and they weren't getting results, I now knew that it's the thoughts they were thinking that were the problem. And that proved true in my own life too. So when I realized the magnitude of my own thoughts on my results, I made this a huge priority for me to really become super aware of what I was thinking and to practice thought awareness and some specific thoughts every single day. Now, how did I do that? Well, first of all, I would start my morning routine, which I've done for years with journaling, but I would start to pay attention to what I was thinking and writing in that journal. Because if I was thinking a negative thought that wasn't going to get me to the day I wanted, then it was time to change it. It's that simple. You can become aware of what you're thinking, figure out if those thoughts serve you, and then pick a different thought if needed to get the results you want. And so this impacted all parts of my life. It impacted my relationships in a more positive way when I would pick a thought that would keep me calm or would keep me happy or would keep me in a loving state, because again, all those are feelings and your thoughts drive those, okay? And it definitely helped me in business. It helped me when dealing with employees, when dealing with clients, when dealing with vendors. So instead of thinking at times that my clients were a nightmare or that I was having a terrible day, those are just thoughts, right? I could think, okay, we've got a small challenge here. It's no big deal though. Let's figure out how to handle it. And y'all, staying calm is the way to handle it. And every bit of that comes from managing your thoughts. So how about you? How's your mindset? Are your thoughts running rampant? Are they creating all kinds of crazy feelings that you don't want? Are they like a toddler running around with a knife that you need to get a handle on? Well, you know, for most of us, that's the truth. Unless we have done the work, unless we've gotten in the habit of managing our thoughts, they're gonna kind of be all over the place. But what we really usually notice is our feelings first. We're not necessarily aware of our thoughts, but we're thinking about our feelings. And if you wanna feel good, if you want to feel productive, if you want to feel energized, if you want to get stuff done, the way to do that is figure out the thoughts that create those feelings, and you'll get the exact result you're looking for. So let me know exactly what you're dealing with, what you're struggling with your mindset. Leave me a comment below and tell me what those struggles are. And I'm going to give you some resources to help you manage your mindset down in those comments below. And thanks for watching the show. See you next time.